Not that video had me crying, child. That video made me think of my cousins. That video made me think of my friends. And I have been sitting in this energy. I don't want to say sitting in, but sitting with the energy of grief and having to let some things go in my life. And one of the things that I had to let go, and it really started when I got pregnant with my son, was bonding with people over substances. And the whole 9 months, clean and serene. And I just started to see people for who they are and understand that our relationship doesn't exist out of like partying and out of turning up. It also allowed me, because my system was so clean, it just allowed me to really see people for who they are. Like, if you was around me because you felt like you could manipulate me, and use me like me, operating in a clean system, I was able to see you. And so it took me years to like really learn how to accept it and not look at it like it's a punishment, because all my life I've struggled with like making friends. And but then at the same time, like, I've had a lot of friends. Like, I have friends from all different walks of life, because I wasn't a vain person. And somewhere in there, like, the people around me, they wanted me to think that about myself. Like, just because people look a certain way, like, I guess I'm what they would call like somebody that's like really like beautiful, which I think that everybody is beautiful no matter what they look like. But because of me, having like lighter skin and, things like that. And I didn't know that that was a thing. Like, I didn't really know until I started to pay attention to the way I was treated in my family. Like, I didn't know that was a thing until I noticed that some of my aunts would be like mean to me, and they would be kinder to my sister, because in their mind, I thought that because I was lighter that I was better. Nobody ever like held my father accountable for choosing women that were lighter because he didn't like himself. Like, nobody, no, none of the women in my family like peeped that shit. And even if they did, they didn't check him for it. Like, and that's another thing, like, growing up in a family that carries this pattern of raise the daughter, coddle the son, love the son. The women in my family, like, they, like, not all, but most were like overlooked, or like treated like a Jezebel, like a whore, and like shamed. And but nobody was checking these men that were doing shit. I started to no, because I was about to lie. At a very young age, I realized that men get away with doing whatever the fuck they want. I used to watch my dad. Like, my dad used to take me with him when I was a kid, and I done see my dad do some wild shit. So my dad used to drive me around with him, and he would like buy flowers for all his booze, and he would give everybody the same flowers. And I used to tell my mother, like, don't take them flowers from him because he gave them to X, Y, and Z. And my mom, like, she just wanted me to shut up. I was a little girl. I was like 3 or 4, like, knowing this shit, clocking this shit. Like, no, he is raggedy. Like, what is going on here? And at a very young age, I realized that my family, like a lot of families, like this whole system is nothing but patriarchy. Like, it's catered, it's male censored. Even my mom, like, being some type of way to me. Like, I love my mom. Like, I love my mom. But I am learning that my mom is still operating from that old system. Like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, my nose is running because I was crying. That is a part of your healing. You're gonna have some breakdowns. When you come to some realizations, let me slow down. You're gonna have some breakdowns. And I was watching that video. That girl was getting it. All I could think about is how much I miss my cousins and some of my friends, and how like I had to like separate myself because our beliefs are not in alignment with each other. And it's not to say that you can't be around people that they have their beliefs and you have your beliefs, and like, but some shit, it's like you just know when it's like time to like move on. Or like, I'm starting to do is be around my family, but in doses. Like, I only could take them in doses. Like, before, we was just always around each other. Now, like, I'm gonna hang out with you for a little bit, but after that, I'm gonna go home, and it's gonna take me like a week to unpack and release all that energy, because a lot of them are still operating from the same system. even when I like go visit my mom, like sometimes it's draining because my little girl is like trying to get my mom to like come out of whatever funk, whatever spell she's under, and it's like she's choosing to be that way, and I have to remind myself, my therapist have to remind me that your mama's gonna be who she is. It's not for you to try to change her. Like even my higher self be like telling me like, girl, let your mama be, she gonna be who she is, let her be great. And it's hard for me because I always want to save everybody. And I got to learn how to save myself and take care of myself. But the point of this was like just watching that video and like just feeling a ton of emotions and like really over here ugly crying, nose all snotty and boogery because I miss my family and I miss my cousins. And I'm like literally watching some of my cousins work through some heavy shit. And I want to hug them so tightly and let them know like it's going to be okay. It's going to be lonely, but you're going to have to sit with a lot of stuff that is like, some of it's not even yours. Some of this shit is like ancestrally, is that all right? Some of this shit was passed down to us. Like some of the shit that you're feeling, like it's not even you, baby. Like that's something you feeling from your auntie. That's something you feeling from grandma. Like, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm just watching, you know, some of them go through it and they're trying to do everything to medicate and soothe the pain instead of feeling it. But it's not for me to save them. They have to figure it out themselves, because that's what I did my entire life. Like my mom trained me, like she was trained to like take care of everybody and to cater to everybody. And I can't tell you how much I like spent my life watching my mom take care of everybody, but having like none for me, like emotionally nothing. Did I get everything I wanted? Yes. Like Christmases was fucking lit. If I wanted to be a teacher since I was a little girl, my mother wanted me a chalkboard. Let me slow down because I sound like I'm talking and fast forward. My mother, I wanted to skate. I love skating. My mother brought me skates. I love music. My mom brought me a radio. Like she brought me tapes. She brought me CDs. Like my mom knew how to be there for me in that sense, but emotionally she did not know how to be there for me. So I am like parenting myself and also learning that it's just not my responsibility to like parent everybody else like I was raised to do so. So it's lonely and it's sad. Like it's sad because, you know, we need community. As much as I don't like people like that, I still love people. I just don't always like them. And that's okay. They probably don't like my ass either. They probably like hiccup cuz with all that spiritual stuff. Okay, Sister Sunflower. It is. So, you know, like, but, you know, it's just a lot when you're on a journey, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, you come out good, but and with so many lessons learned, but you know, it's lonely. And you know, yeah. Okay, that's it. I love y'all.